Wow. What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from the 90s Network. I know it's been a very long time. We're 4 months into the new year. I haven't really had a chance to upload, but I had to make sure, my private life, my life outside of YouTube was, taken care of because I can't have my outside life be okay, be a hell and have my YouTube life be all fun and dandy. So, I'm back. This is gonna be our first video upload in a while, but yeah, like it's a pretty heavyweight topic to talk about because it just involves a lot of BS. So if you're easily offended, if you don't like people using vulgarity, people using harsh, coarse language in this video, click off now. If you're easily offended, you're less little snowflake, you don't have any intestinal fortitude, as they say, get off the video. I'll wait. You're still here? Well, all right. That shows that you have integrity. So, everyone remembers Modern Warfare 2 and just how awesome that game was. That game was like the Modern War. That was like the best, that's the best Call of Duty I have played. I know I played Black Ops. I played a couple of the other ones, but I just really have not seen. I just don't like where a lot of this shit is going. And then these guys decided to come out with a remaster of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Everyone was happy. I thought, okay, well, it's going to be great until I found out that pretty much they were pulling some corporate fuckery. Okay? We're talking like I had to buy a $70 version of a game that I didn't want just to go out and just to get access to the remastered Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Was already bullshit strike number one. Then on top of that, when the game you don't release the game to the public. You don't let us go out and buy it individually. No, you force us to go in and buy a game that we might not want just to even have access to a game that we might want. And then on top of that, there was a whole lot of shenanigans going on. They put fucking microtransactions and I think it was loot boxes into it. Like, what? 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 The fuck? What? And all the other bullshit. And it was just like, what the hell is this? And then they only offered you half the maps in the initial release version. The fuck was that? All they did was add in the other ones. God, what the fuck? What were these guys thinking? I need whatever these guys over there over that Infinity Ward or whoever these guys are making these new Call of Duty games. I need some of what the fuck they're smoking because that must be some good shit. Okay. I don't do drugs of any caliber, but I don't know. They must be on some good stuff, because I just can't wrap my head around this. They are fundamentally changing the way games work. And, maybe it's because of my generation. They had no choice but to give us full games. They didn't chop the game up into pieces and then start charging us for bits and pieces of it. Maybe that's not what we had to go through. And I feel like over time, this generation of video games people have been socially engineered to subconsciously be okay with this. Because I remember back when I started seeing microtransactions starting to sneak their way on in the game, and I'm like, oh shit, this could get out of hand. And here we are 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years later. It's a sad thing to see. And now history repeats itself. Modern Warfare 2 has been announced. The remastered version has been announced. Yes, it has. And I'm already skeptical. I am very skeptical. And not only that, but it's like Activision. That's why. Enough said. Activision. Same fucking assholes that were behind the travesty known as Destiny 2. Ooh, I offended someone. Ooh, what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I already made a video about Destiny 2. I already made a video. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm not afraid of what little fruitcake's got to say about me. The fuck? Or you don't have to agree with what I'm saying. Doesn't make it, but I believe that's true. It's my opinion, right? It's my video. I can say whatever the hell I want. But man, I just don't understand. And now with the remastered Modern Warfare 2, they are cutting out the multiplayer. This is baffling. This is baffling, for my subscribers. And it's baffling for me. It is very baffling for me. I do not understand this. So, in other words, you're going to charge... Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009. 2009. I was getting ready to go into high school when this game came out, okay? I think I already was in high school. My freshman year when this game came out. And I mean, like, it took the world by storm. It was freaking awesome. The game looked great and still does to this day. You know, it was the defining game. Like, everybody was playing it. I played it. It's about the best Call of Duty I ever played, in my honest opinion. You know, Black Ops was more so afterwards. I didn't really feel it. You know, as it started getting too futuristic. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is that these guys are selling me 2/3 of a game. They're attempting to sell you 2/3 of a game. They go on with the single player and the co-op missions are not unchanged. But guess what? They're selling you a game with no multiplayer. How the fuck do you sell a game with no multiplayer? Does that make any sense? That's like selling me a video game with it's not even a complete video game. It's like selling me a disc that's literally been cut into thirds. Here's 1/3, here's 2/3, and oh, fuck you, you're not getting the third because fuck you, give me money. In the words of Angry Joe. I keep saying that, but that's very true. I mean, how the hell are you going to cut it? This game came out 10 years. How are you not going to sell a game with access to a multiplayer? I can't wrap my head around this. Like, why? You're selling me 2/3 of a game that came out. It's remastered. What the fuck? Like, what's wrong? What are you guys smoking that shit again? What? I mean, I know you already were with Destiny 2, but a remaster of a game that came out almost 10 years ago? It will be 10 years ago in 2019. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? I just don't understand it. You know, all they're going to do is they're going to infect shit with loot boxes and microtransactions. I mean, like, but you can't even you can't do that because they're taking multiplayer out. You don't take the multiplayer out. What was it? Too much of a chore? You gave us multiplayer in the new remastered Modern Warfare. So why the fuck can't you do it for the new one? Oh, right. Well, was it because they threw all the damn budget into making the game look nice and shiny to cover up the fact that there's no multiplayer? What the fuck is wrong with these guys? I mean, seriously, it's a remaster. How do you ruin a remaster? I heard whispers that it was going to be a remaster of Modern Warfare 2. I didn't believe it, but you know, this is just another notch in the axe of corporate gaming. And you know, this is all this bullshit like loot boxes and microtransactions and segmented experiences. It's only going on because people have been socially engineered. They've been seeing it in their games for years and years and years and years. They've been socially engineered to accept it, to be okay with it. And you have all these people out here that are cancerous corporate shills, corporate yes men, in case you don't know what shill means, and they're going to be like, yes, turn us for loot boxes. Get our children and get us addicted to gambling. That's basically what loot boxes are. They're gambling. It's you versus the RNG. You know, it got so bad, and just so maybe y'all didn't know, but it got so bad in China to the point where it got so bad to the point where in China they actually had to come out with a law that told you the odds of you winning. And the odds of you winning are terrible. Like, I don't even think you have a 9% chance of winning. Terrible. That's pretty bad, but like, you know, this is why you have to be smart. This is why you don't pre-order your games. You don't feed in the hype drains nowadays. You don't go over. You have to think for yourself. You gotta know you gotta look at the track record of these companies, and you have to decide what the fuck at what point at some point you gotta be like, look, you can't pull the wool over my eyes. You can't insult my intelligence. You can't run around here thinking that you know something that I don't and expect me to go out and buy a remaster. Which is just the single player, the co-op, but with no multiplayer. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It baffles me. It just feels like it's the gamers versus big businesses. And, you know, this is only going to continue as long as little Timmies and the people that buy games for them. This is only going to continue as long as your shills and little Timmies and little kids go out and buy the games. So if you want to, I've always been told as an individual to be the change that you want to see in the world. And you know, You gotta take it on. You gotta take the initiative. Activision, they're not gonna take the initiative. Infinity Ward or whoever is responsible for developing this remaster, they're not gonna take the initiative. They can't continue to do this shit if it doesn't sell well. It doesn't. Like be the change you want to see. Stop pre-ordering. Stop going out and buying these bullshit games that's just like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, offended some people. Too damn bad. Stop buying games like that. Stop buying games like Middle Earth Shadow of War. Yeah, that game. Yep, offended some more people. Don't care. Just stop. Chill out. Just wait. Get a job. I'm in school and I'm working. That's part of the reason why I haven't been on here for months on end. I got shit to do in real life. I'm not rushing to buy a game. Because like this is one of the reasons why. It's like you gotta think. These corporations want you to think that they have all the power and you have no power. That's not true. Corporations, even the WWE, fuck them by the way. They live or die based off of their fans because the fans are the money. You can't make any money if you don't have any fans, right? But there's only so much that fans can take, and so much, intellectual bullying and pushing around that consumers can take. Before this is enough, it is enough. If Destiny 2, as much of a shit show as that game was, if that wasn't a wake up call for some of these people, I don't think they're ever gonna get it. I really don't. And that they want to point the finger at people like me who believe how I believe and say we're the bad guys for highlighting the truth. For how we're the bad guys. We're the bad people for running around and exposing these greedy ass corporations for influencing, socially engineering people to be okay with microtransactions. Or we're the bad guys. Oh, well, they gotta make money. True. But you don't have to take advantage of me and my wallet. You can't just like knock me out, and then while I'm knocked out, take money out my damn wallet and run off with it. That's fucking robbery, But these are just my thoughts. I know I'm at 12 minutes and 22 seconds. These are just the thoughts that I wanted to put out. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Let me know in the comments. Let's have it. I just want to see you guys sound off and see what you have to say about this bullshit because it's baffling to me. I don't understand it. I'm probably never going to understand it, and that's okay. Till then, guys, this is Aaron. He's still doing this thing. We'll make more content, but till then, guys, this is Aaron from 90s Network signing off, and have a great weekend.